Mercedes-Benz Arena in Stuttgart for tonight's international between Germany and Brazil, two of the world's most famous national soccer sides. At the moment we see the German players being faded in. It's a young lineup, one or two youngsters being tried out. Neuer in goal, Tresch, Hummels, Batsch, Stuber and Lahm, Schweinsteiger, Müller, Götze, Kroos, Podolski and number 23, Mario Gomez. The opposition lineup, Julio César in goal, Dani Alves, Thiago Silva, Lucio Andrés Santos, Ramirez, Ralph and Robinho, Fernandinho and midfield Diamond and Pato, the sole striker. It is the Brazilians who are going to get the action underway. As always, Brazil playing in their famous strip of yellow and blue. The side known as the Seleção, the selection in Portuguese. Lucio. Pass cut out immediately. Götze trying to find Gomez. There's going to be a big question mark over the confidence of this rejuvenated Brazilian side, especially after the panhandling they took in the Brazilian press after going out of the Copa America in the quarter-final. Of course, Germany involved in qualifying for the European Championships, which take place next year in Poland and the Ukraine. That's Götze. Toni Kroos. That's a great ball. Götze, chance, oh, fine save. Criticism of late for Julio César, but that was a very fine effort from the goalkeeper to keep that shot from Mario Götze out. Kroos, good pressure from the German national side. Philipp Lahm on the left. To Podolski. Podolski looking for Mario Gomez. Lucio not happy with his side's defence. There's the shot from Götze. And a good save from Julio César. Well, that was just a little bit too clever. Robinho comes away. He's got support on the right. And a timely tackle that was. Coming in from Toni Kroos, the man who made the error in the first place. Götze. That's Lucas Podolski. Schweinsteiger. Robinho. Not the best of passes from Ramirez. Lahm. The official attendance, since this is a sellout, we know exactly how many tickets have been sold. It's just under 54,800. As I mentioned earlier, The actual capacity is 61,000, but in keeping with normal FIFA and UEFA rules, when international matches, European games are played here, or indeed any other stadium, the capacity is reduced by around about 10%. Does Ralph, first touch really for him. Ramirez really under pressure from Schweinsteiger. This is Schweinsteiger once again. Goes for goal. Gomez had moved neatly into position. Schweinsteiger didn't spot it. Schweinsteiger once again. He had a bit of a rocket from his club coach Jupp Heynckes at the weekend for a lackluster display against Mönchengladbach. So Schweinsteiger tonight with the possibility to polish his crown a little. Great ball inside to Kroos. Kroos and Götze looking so impressive in midfield. Schweinsteiger once more. Kroos. Trash. Götze. Just a little Manu Menezes. The Brazilian coach took over after Dunga. Carlos Dunga was fired after the World Cup. It seems such a long time ago now, doesn't it? 2010. It was only just over a year ago, South Africa. Seems to have disappeared into the sands of time. Clipped across by Andre Santos. Neuer conceding a corner kick. It's going to be Neymar, 19-year-old. Very easily defended by the German national side. Robinho. "16 minutes gone, and it's all pretty harmless what we've seen so far from the Brazilian national side. A country with a remarkable record at the World Cup. 5 times winners. Twice beaten finalists as well. 19 World Cups have been played so far. Brazil in the final on 7 of those, in 7 of those 19 tournaments. In South Africa, 2010 World Cup, Brazil knocked out in the quarter-final by the Netherlands. Robinho. Out on the right, Christian Tresch, who's just moved from Stuttgart to Wolfsburg. Götze sprints back after losing that one. The ball fed wide to Neymar and just sailing over the head of Robinho. But this is Dani Alves and Mats Hummels is the central defender who concedes a corner. As we wait for the corner, taken by Neymar. Gomez back in defence. Almost with the clearance. Gomez. That's Götze out on the left this time. Inside to Kroos. Müller. Trash. Thomas Müller. Götze has stayed out on the left, inside to Kroos, long range effort, but he rather side-footed that, not enough power really to trouble the experienced 31-year-old Julio Cesar in goal for Brazil. Podolski took his eye off the ball for a split second, furious with himself. Lucio to Pato. Neymar. Oh, goes round Trash, Neymar. He was looking for Robinho. Great defending by Mats Hummels, but Trash was clearly beaten by Neymar. Thomas Müller. Götze. Trash, oh great flick, onside. Marvellous attack, absolutely first class from the German national side. How about the quality of that flick from Götze to Trash? Squared back and the shot just slightly off target. This is Ramirez, the man from Chelsea. 1-2 with Neymar. Midway through the first half, my goodness, 1/4 of the game gone already. Now it's flown by. Wait till I blow the whistle, says Victor Koscioj. Lucio's up there, Neymar. No problem at all for the tall figure of Manuel Neuer. 1.93 m, and he's a muscular lad as well. Ralph Fernandinho. Toni Kroos penalised for that trip on Dani Alves. Well, we've seen him hit some from distance for Barcelona. Can he do the same for Brazil? Dani Alves. Oh, 35 metres out, and that one must have stung. So with just over 10 minutes to go to half time, I think if there's any complaint that Joachim Löw will have is that his side's massive superiority with regard to possession is not being translated into clear-cut goal-scoring opportunities. Kroos. Müller. No obstruction, says referee Victor Koscioj. And he's a highly experienced official. He handled the Barcelona-Manchester United Champions League final back in May. Victor Koshoy also did 4 games at the World Cup in South Africa. Lucio looking a little baffled by the referee's decision. That's Muller on the ball. He goes down under the challenge from Fernandinho. Once again, clearly a foul. Good position for the German national side with just 8 minutes to go to half-time. At 35, Victor Koshoy was also the youngest referee ever to take charge of a Champions League final. Schweinsteiger on the left of your picture, Kroos and Podolski on the ball. Kroos! Joachim Löw has a lot of quality on the bench if he needs it. Miroslav Klose, the 33-year-old who now plays for Lazio in Rome, after Lothar Matthäus, the man with the most national team appearances, 109 and 61 goals to his credit. He would love to draw level with the legendary Gerd Müller, who scored more goals for Germany than anyone else. Zipato, lovely run, and a quite execrable finish. Mats Hummels has been absolutely superb in central defence. He has met every challenge posed to him. Maybe Kaká will come on. The man born in Brazil only became a naturalised German in February 2009. And Kaká plays for Stuttgart, so this is his home stadium, his home crowd. It's been a pretty dismal evening so far for Robinho. Dispossessed there by Bastian Schweinsteiger. Lahm. Kroos. Cleared by Thiago Silva. Badstuber. Götze, lovely skill. This young man is going to be a member of the German national side for years to come. The 19-year-old wearing number 8. This Götze. Kroos. And it's that final pass that's really letting Germany down. It all looks very convincing in midfield, the interpassing, but still not enough pressure being placed on Julio César's goal. With Germany playing so well and very much in the driving seat, one question Löw has to ask himself is, do I want to win this? Only 3 victories in 20 games. Or do I want to treat it solely as a practice match and bring on lots of youngsters and possibly lose? Is it about testing youngsters? Is it about prestige? Or maybe it's about finding a balance between the two? Tresh has a go and it just nicks the boot of Thiago Silva. Well, it's another corner with just over 1 minute to go. Once again, well-deserved applause from the crowd. They feel already that they've had their money's worth. An inspired performance by the German national side. Well, this is Neymar. Great effort. But Manu Neuer looked like he had it covered. Just 20 seconds of play left, and I must say that Löw's young Lions have done him proud. Trash just 23, Hummels 22, Bachstuber 22, Kroos 21, Götze 19, Thomas Müller 21. That bodes so well for Germany's future. And there goes the whistle for the end of an outstanding 45 minutes from the German national side. So, 2 substitutions. It's Mario Gomez and Lucas Podolski who have gone off. Miro Klose, 33 years of age in your picture there, now with Lazio Rome. 109 caps, this is 110 for him. There's only Lothar Matthäus with 150, played more times for Germany, and 61 goals to Miro Klose's credit. The record is 68, held by the legendary Gerd Müller. Klose hopes to crack that record, but of course Gerd Müller needed only 62 games to score his 68 goals, a world record that will never be beaten. Brazil, as far as I can tell, still in the formation with which they started the game. Lahm. Maybe the Brazilian coach Manu Menezes wants to give his side the chance to rehabilitate themselves. Müller. A good strong tackle coming in from André Santos. Push wide to Fernandinho. That's a great ball. Chipped over and just fizzing past the right hand post of Manu Neuer. That was more like it from Brazil. Pato looks up, he'd done all the hard work. It's a great idea to chip the goalkeeper. But the ball just curling away. The German fans' hearts in their mouths. And Pato knows he should have buried that. Lahm. Goal! The goalkeeper lets it bounce off his chest. Great shot from the captain. That really surprised Julio Cesar. Thomas Müller, Tresch overlapping. Schweinsteiger. Schürrle. Great footwork, and he pulls it back, and a shot from Götze. Got the defender's legs in the way. It was Thiago Silva. But the first brief flash of the skills of André Schürrle, and that against Dani Alves. Alves again. Alves. Thiago Silva to Ramirez, back to Thiago Silva. Neymar. Oh, Schürrle. Lovely touch. What a great ball too for Miro Klose, drifting out a little too much to the left. Fine back heel. Götze. Oh, surely that's a penalty. It is. Kroos brought down by Lucio. Brazil are not happy with it, but referee Victor Koshoy had a perfect view of the situation. Some delicate touches. Once again, Klose quite clearly brought down. Concentration. Oh, no problem. Beautifully struck. Germany take the lead on 60 minutes. Bastian Schweinsteiger, in his 88th appearance for his country, scores his 22nd goal. Cesar goes for the left-hand corner. Schweinsteiger slots it in the right-hand side. Well, I think that was intended as a cross. It turned out to be a pretty dangerous effort. Struck by Andre Santos. It wasn't far wide, was it? But Manu Neuer looked to have it covered. Pato. Corner given. Neymar. Well, it was Miroslav Klose back in defence. Neymar again. That'll be another corner. Thomas Müller also back in defence as Neymar strikes it once more. And a big agricultural thump downfield from Mats Hummels. Ralph to Lucio. Lucio tonight, by the way, in his 104th appearance for Brazil. And once again, this fabulous Stuttgart crowd get behind the German national side. Götze waits for support, goes on his own. Oh, that looked like handball. The crowd thinks it was as well. From Thiago Silva. Philipp Lahm. Oh, fantastic ball, Götze! 2-0, what a goal! What an absolutely phenomenal goal! Mario Götze Everything in that young man's life is turning to gold. No indication of offside. Goes round Julio Cesar like a veteran. What a pass though from Toni Kroos. Mario Götze, 6 caps for Germany. That is his first goal. A wonderful through ball that slipped the Brazilian defence wide open. And the most delectable of finishes from the youngest player on the park. As we move into the final quarter of what has been a most entertaining evening soccer. I mentioned that the German Bundesliga season only opened at the weekend, and Dortmund, the champions, got off to a great start, beating Hamburg far more emphatically even than the 3-1 scoreline suggests. And Mario Götze was the player of the evening on that occasion. And tonight, he's continued in that rich vein of form. Klose losing out to Lucio. Ramirez. Brazil 2-0 down. Since Menezes took over as coach, Brazil have had an incredible problem scoring goals. 12 they've got in 16 internationals. What a sensational finish. Kroos with the pass. Götze takes it wide of the goalie and turns it home with consummate ease. The player who's left the action is Fernandinho. Danso plays for Santos in Brazil, 21 years of age. This is his 6th international appearance. First touch for Gansu. Oh, a great one too, but well read by Philip Lahm, and it's a penalty. Schweinsteiger arguing with Victor Koshoy. Lahm goes in for the tackle, doesn't make contact, brings down Dani Alves, and the referee, who has had an excellent evening, has got it right, perfectly right, once again. Lahm claiming he played the ball. Dani Alves shakes his head. You got nowhere near it, my friend. Robinho for Brazil. '72nd minute, no chance at all. Beautifully struck penalty. Well, can Brazil save this one? She thinks they can. That was Robinho's 26th goal for Brazil in his 90th appearance for his country. Well, that's a bit unfair of the huge crowd to boo the referee. It was a clear-cut penalty and absolutely no complaints with the referee's decision. Klose into the box. No foul, says referee Koshoyi. Well, I think I beg to differ. That was a rather rustic challenge from Thiago Silva. Müller. Thomas Müller. Only 21 years of age, but already a fixture in the German national side. As Thomas Müller can pop up on the right, on the left, play from central midfield. Götze wide to his captain. Götze once again. Schweinsteiger! Oh, what a goal! Andre Schürrle! In the 80th minute, the Brazilian defence unable to clear. Schürrle scores his third goal for Germany in his sixth appearance. But how about the tenacity shown by Bastian Schweinsteiger? Dispossesses Ralph and slips it back into the path of Schürrle, who finishes in grand style. That is terrible defensive work, but hats off to Bastian Schweinsteiger. And that expression too says what Menezes thinks about Ralph's defensive capabilities. Rolfers first touch for him. He will play exactly the same role as Schweinsteiger. Götze has had an evening to remember, an evening to savour. And nice to see that lady back watching a game. That is Monika Learhouse, a famous soccer presenter who's been seriously ill for a couple of years, and a warming sight to see her finally back, at least in a stadium, if not presenting one of Germany's soccer programmes. 3 minutes to go. And Kakao is brought on. A nice gesture from German national team coach Joachim Löw. Kakao, the man who became a German in February 2009, just 2.5 years ago. He is brought on in front of his own fans, and Jerome Boateng, who left Manchester City a few weeks ago to join Bayern Munich, puts in an appearance. Götze gets an amazing round of applause. It has been such an amazing team effort by the German national side, and it's hard to pick out any one player. But Götze has shone like a beacon. Under 2 minutes to go. There will be a little time added on, I think, by the referee for the substitutions and for the treatment required by Julio Cesar. But Brazil now are looking a beaten side. In fact, they have been really since Andre Schürrle cracked home Germany's third on 80 minutes. Kroos, great game he has had. He and Götze have just run the midfield, completely obliterating Brazil's Ramirez and Ralph. And where, oh where, has Neymar been? Smiles all round. İlkay Gündoğan, well, it's his first appearance in the German squad. Young man of Turkish roots who decided though that he wanted to play for Germany, the country of his birth, but his chance will come. Dennis Aogo in the middle from Hamburg. Marco Reus on the right from Mönchengladbach. Lars Bender from Dortmund just out of picture. Sven Bender rather from Dortmund just out of picture. His brother Lars plays for Leverkusen. So 30 seconds remain. And Germany will chalk up their first win over Brazil in 18 years. Only their fourth in 21 encounters. Shot coming in from Renato Augusto, the Leverkusen midfielder. This is his third appearance in the Brazilian national side, and we're going to have 3 minutes of time added on. Thiago Silva. Germany will not want to concede even one goal at this stage of the game, and the fans now celebrating what looks like being an illustrious victory. Badstuber, Germany have given away absolutely nothing at the back, and they've looked so creative in midfield. Joachim Löw must have also mentioned in the half-time interval that as attractive, as eye-pleasing as the work in midfield was, that not enough cast iron chances were being created. Well, that situation has changed in the second half. Jerome Boateng, he limped off in Bayern's game against Mönchengladbach, and it may have been a precautionary move to keep him on the bench until so late in the game. Gansu, Frege. Whoa, what a goal! With just 1 minute to go, Neymar lets us know that he's on the field after all. Neymar lurking, Boateng doesn't close him down, and Neymar fires in Brazil's second goal, the 2nd minute of stoppage time. Half a minute perhaps being played because of the goal. Indeed, that is the case. So Germany run out thoroughly deserved winners against Brazil. It took 60 minutes though for the Germans, despite their superiority with regard to possession, to take the lead. Schweinsteiger scoring from the penalty spot. 7 minutes later, Götze latching on to the most immaculate of through balls from Toni Kroos. Fired past Julio César to make it 2-0 for Germany. Rubinho from the penalty spot for Brazil after Lahm had brought down Alves on 72 minutes, made it 2-1, and then Schürrle 3-1 on 80 minutes after Ralph had failed to clear and Schweinsteiger had dispossessed him. It looked like a 2-goal victory, 2-goal margin victory for Germany. A little bit of lack of concentration from Boateng, the substitute, allowing Neymar to crack in Brazil's second 2 minutes into stoppage time. It would have been a travesty of justice had Brazil managed the equaliser. This is only Germany's 4th victory over the record world champions, but how much they deserved it.